Well, hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Twisted Tuesday ARCA pre-race at Daytona this week. So we were at Daytona last week for a recruitment race, fun race, but we're back this week for a pre-race, preseason practice race. And what's different about this week is we are testing a different setup with the car. Some of the drivers had some things last week that they didn't like on the race car, so the admins got together and made some changes to the setup, and we're going to see what the cars do in a pack tonight and how they work on the new setup. And that'll show us the direction we're going to go on February the 9th when we start Season 7 at WFO. That's right, Season 7 starts on the 9th of February. On the 10th of February, you're going to see the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. On the 9th will obviously be the Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series. So we're getting ready to get all that going for you and for the guys over here at WFO, and we're ready to go. And right now the drivers are in qualifying session. Jeff Martin is currently the pole sitter in this event with a couple of minutes left in qualifying here. And I'm getting everything set up. Going to make a couple of changes and there's one of them. Yep, we got the live chat up now. For some reason it says I have no data. There we go. Something's starting to work. But I'll be your main commentator to start the night off. Your normal commentator, your main commentator, Vern. And Nation is, he's somewhere out there. We're not quite sure where right now, but he's somewhere. We want to welcome everyone for tuning in to the stream. We're about 50 seconds away from going green, so we're going to take a look at the starting grid. Well, since it's probably not going to change in the next 42 seconds, starting on the pole position tonight, that's P1, will be the number 14 of Jeff Martin. To his outside in second is going to be that number 84 of Brandon Winning. Third tonight, you're going to see John Sanu in his familiar number 86, and to his outside in fourth is going to be David Mayhem Moody, driving 88. Good to see Moody back tonight. Fifth tonight, Michael Mccauley in the number 81, and to his outside in sixth is going to be that, he needs no introduction. That's the three-car of Hal Lamy, most popular driver at WFO, I don't know how many times, and one of the league owners, so Hal back here in the familiar number 3 tonight. Familiar colors for you. Seventh tonight, Gary Waterworth in the 94, and to his outside in eighth is going to be the 46 of Ryan Libby. Ninth tonight, you're going to see Keaton Tripp in the number 11, and his outside in 10th is going to be Rick Fagone in the 10. 11th tonight, Andrew Wagner will be in the number 12, and to his outside in 12th is going to be the 31 of Richard Holland. 13th tonight, Corey Suma making a start in that number 52, and to his outside in 14th, it's going to be Dalton Cowden in the 34. 15th tonight, the 61 of Corey Cook, and to his outside in 16th is going to be Charlton Milley driving the 22. 17th tonight, Garrett Helmlinger in the 77, and to his outside in 18th is going to be Michael Benson in the 96. Start 19th tonight, we got the Warden, Tim Hamlet in the 49, and to his outside in 20th is going to be, I think he goes by Alex Pelican, if I'm not mistaken. But Alexander Pelican in the 26, starting 20th. 21st tonight, 11 lap is back. That's right, 11-lap Leo Lortz starting in the 21st position. To his outside in 22nd, Bud Barnes will be starting in the 83 car. And that's going to do it. We may have more cars than that, but we had 22 of them that put up a lap in qualifying, so we're going to go with that 22. And we're going to get ready to go racing here pretty quickly. You can see the cars are lining up on pit road right now. We're going to make some changes to our camera views here so we can see the cars a little better. And we're waiting for the pace car to lead that field on to the racetrack. And that'll be happening pretty quickly here. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, comment in the chat, whatever you want to do. That is if you like the content. If you don't, then obviously you don't have to like it or subscribe to it. You see Jeff Martin in that familiar Tito's Vodka machine right there, the 14 car. Brandon Winning, a little bit different paint on his 84. Matches the paint on that 86 car Johnson knew that you see down at the apron, so looks like the 84 and 86 is showing off some team colors tonight. You see the 88 in the next row back. He's second row back, David Mayhem Moody. Drivers are pacing off into turn 3. We are getting ready for the initial start here on the pre-race at Daytona. So watching the 14 car right now as the field comes around turn 4. Pace cars in. We are green flagging racing in Daytona for 50 laps of our preseason race here. Jeff Martin getting a good start in a 14, working the bottom of the racetrack. He's got the 86 of Johnson New. See Brandon Winning on that outside in the 84. He don't really have the 88 close enough to his bumper to add a push or anything, so no help coming from the 88 right now. You see these guys are battling side by side throughout the field right here at the start. And just like that, we got a race. Part of the things we're going to, or one of the things I'm going to look at from the broadcast booth is how these cars react in the draft here. Looks like as they got up to speed right here on lap 1, the cars are looking pretty good. See Hal Amy's 3 in that second row out there, outside line. Oh, we got some movement around in the 88s in the outside wall, and that's going to put the 3 into the outside wall. And we're under caution flag. We got a car backwards. That looks like the 12 of Andrew Wagner got turned around. We need to restart our timing and scoring, and we'll get right back to the instant replay on that. So the 12 car figured out how to get his car facing the wrong direction, but we're going to see exactly how he did it because we don't know. And we're going to do that with fire. So we're going to burn it down with fire for the first time tonight. Well, he's already backwards there. We need to back it up just a little bit more. We seen what happened up here with Hal Amy getting in the wall. It looked like the 12 clipped the apron. Yeah, the 12 just going to go onto the apron and come back on the track and lose it. We did see the 3 get into trouble, and he wound up in the outside wall, and they're wrecking up ahead of these guys too. We had probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 wrecks going on at one time here. We want to see what happened to the 77. He come off the apron too. He's running down on the apron. It looks like to maybe avoid what's going on in front of him as a reaction, and he's going to lose it. The 12 is what brought out the caution, but some of these other guys had some problems too here. We've seen them wrecking more closer to the front of the field as well after all this went down. Just trying to figure out what other car had problems here. Oh, found it. Yeah, just taking a little couple different looks in the 46 of Ryan Libby hard into the outside wall right here. That's going to collect the 88. You see the 10 of Fagone, a little damage already on his fender. So we got some bent up sheet metal right here on lap 4 of the race. But those guys took it to pit road to get it fixed back up. The attention of their crews, and we got a brand new leader with the 94, Gary Waterworth. I believe that's Gary the Snail. Not so much of a snail up front, though. It looks like Keaton Tripp might be on the bottom of the track there. Coming from almost the grass to join the field right here in the 3rd spot. And we are pacing under caution number 1. We're 4 laps of the 50 here tonight. I see Nation is on Discord, but we don't have that feller in a broadcast yet. We might get him there. Who knows? But the pace car is already competing for most laps led here tonight. Hoping these drivers don't let the pace car win out. See some green flag racing around Daytona in this preseason race. Preseason practice race, that is. We are trying a brand new setup here. Tonight it is locked down. The race is locked down to league members only. So it's not an open session. These are drivers that are part of WFO Racing League. If you ran last week, you like the racers over here, feel free to join up. If you want to join WFO Racing League, you can take a look at our website, join our Discord from there, and jump on into the Discord server, and we'll get you all hooked up. We'll get you set up on the league portals on iRacing and get your number picked out and get you ready to go. You can join the Discord directly from our website. And there's your link right there. And I am Vern Bradley. I'm one of the owners over here at WFO. Also the main commentator in the broadcast. Good group of racers. A lot of these guys have been together for multiple seasons. I think we're getting ready for a restart. Pace car's in. And on lap 5, we're green and restarted here at Daytona in this preseason practice race. Battle up front, Gary the Snail in the 94, 14 of Jeff Martin, right to his outside. Remember that 14 qualified P1 started on the pole tonight. Waterworth getting a little bit of push from, it looks like Keaton Tripp right there in the 11. Jeff Martin working the outside. He has the 86 of John Sanu right on his bumper. And you see him lining up in two lines once again, inside and outside. Looks like that outside line's working, though. Jeff Martin's going to surge to the front of the field with the help of the 86 and 81. Michael Mccauley, one of the drivers we picked up from the practice race or the recruitment race last week, making a start right here in the pre-race practice or preseason practice race. I'll get it right eventually. But we are on board with Gary Waterworth in the 94 car. You see the 46 of Ryan Libby all the way up at the wall right there. Not in the wall, but up there. And we got the 22. It looked like wiggling around a little bit. I probably wasn't getting as nervous in the booth as whoever was in that car next to him. And I believe Libby might have just hit the outside wall, the 46. So he's going to drop back just a little bit. Other drivers are going to do a good job getting away from him. And we got about a 5-car race up here in the front right now. 2x2. Actually, about 4x4, maybe 5x4. There's a pretty good group of them right here. It looks pretty even on the inside and the outside right now, so probably no advantage on either one of those for car numbers. Gary Waterworth with help from the 11 of Keaton Tripp on that bottom line. Outside line, you got Mccauley with help from the 22 of Charlton Milley. So Charlton Milley in that 22, a brand new driver, brought over here tonight by Gary Waterworth. Well, it looks like that 22's having a good start so far as we're 9 laps in, going to be 10 when they come to the line. And we got 3 wide right there. 22 stuck in the middle. Man, that 22's wiggling. He's making me nervous. I don't know if the air's moving that car around like that or if he's just sawing on the wheel. But that 22, when he gets in between 2 cars on a 3 wide and he's in the middle there, it looks like the car is just way upset. 14 at Jeff Martin, though, giving him a push. We got a car looking to the outside out there, and he's in the wall. We got one in the wall. He's going to keep it there. No, he comes off the wall. That's the 94. He's going to collect a 31 to 10. The 96, kind of a whole host of cars right there got in trouble. And that all started with the 94 getting into the outside wall. So we're going to burn it down with fire one more time right here. We're going to check it out and see exactly. Looked like the 94 might have gotten a wall, come down out of the wall, and collected a few cars here. So he was on the outside of the 3 wide. It looked like he might have got forced up there a little bit. Yeah, and he's just going to go around backwards here, and that's not good. Other guys got collected. You can see a car sitting backwards right there. 31 of Richard Holland in it. Tim Hamlet in a 49 is stopped on the racetrack. So pretty... Oh, man, that 94 shedding parts as he goes. That car is stripping itself. It looks like it's definitely missing the left front fender and some pretty heavy dents in the car. Probably missing most of that nose up there in the front, too. So I'm sure the 94 is going to go take that to the attention of his crew. And I believe the guys here tonight have a couple of fast repairs. So they'll get it tuned up and be back out on the track shortly. And I'm going to take a look at the numbers. I believe we still got about 20 cars in the event tonight. I think the 94 or 46 actually may have retired. as well as the 12 and the 26, but I think the 26 and the 108 didn't actually start the race tonight. So a couple of cars that didn't start. But your leader right now is going to be the 81 of Michael Mccauley. Second place on the track is going to be the number 11 of Keaton Tripp. And third, we got the 22 of Charlton Milley. Riding in the fourth spot right now is going to be the 84 Brandon Winning. And rounding out the top five, you'll find that number 88 of David Mayhem Moody. So we got some mayhem up in the top five. Tell you, Moody qualified well tonight. He qualified it in the top five. He's got it sitting in the top five currently. Might want to watch out for the 88 car. He looks like he's ready for the start of Season 7 here at WFO Racing League. I'm ready for the start of it. I don't know if Nation is, though. I don't even think Nation was ready for tonight. So pace car's getting to lead a few more laps right here. Michael Mccauley got some fans in the YouTube chat. The leader of the race right now in the 81. We'll get up there and get the camera on his car right here, the GoDaddy paint scheme. 81 for Rookie of the Year. We are 2x2, so we're going to get ready for a restart. Next time around. Not this time, but the next time. Mccauley in the 81 leading it. 11 car Keaton Tripp on the outside. Second row inside is going to be the 22 of Charlton Milley. Milley is one of the new drivers that come in tonight, so I got to get used to his name. Mccauley was here last week, so I'm getting used to that one. And then Dalton Cowden back in the 12th position in the 34 car. Dalton's first race with us here tonight. So we'll take a look at that car, that paint scheme. See the drivers working the back straightaway right here. We've got that green GoDaddy car. Nation, where in the hell have you been?
I was eating cheese fries.
I didn't know if you was eating cheese fries or coloring.
I've been doing both.
You've been color. What have you been colored on?
Stayed mostly inside the lines.
All right, here we go. Pace car's in. And just like that, we're back to green flag racing, and Nation has joined us in the broadcast booth. He ran out of crayons to color with. Right, Nation?
Broke the green one again.
Broke the green crayon. Well, the green race car's out front, the 81 of Michael Mccauley. Oh, he was getting help from the 11 of Keaton Tripp, but Tripp's like, nope, going to go for it on my own. So Keaton Tripp in the 11 trying to take the lead right now. Tripp currently working the high side of the racetrack, but he's got a little help behind him from the 84 Brandon Winning. But now the 81's got some help from the 22 of Charlton Milley. And the 81's going to surge back to the front of the field here. So a battle right now between Mccauley, Keaton Tripp. No battle no more. Mccauley's going to pull the lead.
Just like to take a moment to say, fuck you, Steve.
I knew that was coming. I don't see no number 8 race car on the track tonight, Nation.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know, but we got an 81 out there, and he's leading them around. But he's getting a big help from that 22. Charlton Milley has the front of that car all up in the backside of that 81, Nation. Didn't sound right, did it?
Not. Well, yeah. For around here, sure.
Okay, for around here it works.
I guess.
So at WFO we can say that. I'll just show that. He's probably going to drop to the back now.
Hell no.
Man, he might not have to. That 11 of Keaton Tripp is back on the outside again. He's got help from the 84 Brandon Winning, the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. And damn, we got a race now. Nation stuck in the damn tunnel at McDonald's again. How do you keep getting stuck in that tunnel, Nation?
It's a tiny little tunnel.
What do you do when you're stuck in there, Color?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you probably get some of your best coloring done when you're stuck there.
Gives you time to think.
There you go. That's all that matters, as long as you got time to think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, a little bit of movement from top to bottom, not very much. They've kind of got their friends picked right now.
Really?
It's WFO, man. We're going to let it go. Right, Nation?
Well, at this point.
It's WFO. We're just going to let it fly. You ain't heard nothing till you hear Nation.
Oh, don't put that shit on me.
After I get done with a broadcast with you, I have to go to church and pray for my soul, Nation.
They don't even let you in.
They got me blocked out. They know about our broadcast, don't they?
Picture me on the door. It says nope.
Nation walk in and place get set on fire. Man, we're 3 wide for the lead momentarily, and they're wrecked. They tore some race cars up, buddy. 81 of Mccauley is in it, and he's still wrecking. 61, the humper, whatever he is, he wrecked too. Corey Cook wrecked. So Mccauley got her turned the wrong way, and we're going to figure out how Feller got her turned the wrong way, and we're going to do it by burning it down with what, Nation?
Fucking hot mess at this point.
Charcoal! Fire! That's how. Whoa. The 81 and 14 made contact. 83 got way in the back of the 81. 61 got his left front tire taken off. And the 96 of Michael Benson got caught up in it again. I think Benson just needs to get out of the car and get up here in the booth with us, Nation. So we're going to go back to live TV right here. And this is the current situation for the 81 car. His left front's in the driver's seat, Nation.
And what did you put Danica back in that car?
I think so. Damn, thanks, Alex. My kids keep saying PP. It's all good till they start running around holding it, saying their PP hurts on Nation.
Somebody loses a fender.
Until they lose a fender. I think some cars actually lost a fender. You can see Keaton Tripp's the leader in the 11 now. He's going to bring it down pit road. Followed little ways back there, the 84 Brandon Winning. Dude just called him Danica. That was you, Nation.
I mean, it's that car and it's that driving.
Damn. So you see a red GoDaddy car and you automatically think Danica.
Yep.
I think that's sexist, by the way.
No, you're a shitty driverist.
That's sexist.
Tomato, whatever.
You don't pick on that 81. He's got a lot of fans in here tonight, Nation. They'll tear you down.
I've been torn down before.
Keaton Tripp is the leader. Matt Neese says he's a GOAT, Nation. Keaton Tripp is the GOAT. And let's go, Michael Benson. You're a savage, Nation. Read your own chat, Nation.
I can't. That means I got to turn my fucking head and I don't do that.
Be like walking and chewing gum at the same time, wouldn't it?
It seems like when you turn your head, somebody's going to stick their finger up your butt.
Damn, dude.
What?
So what do you got your head going back and forth all day or what?
It's messed up, dude.
You stepped right into that one, man.
Kind of ran right into it.
He won't ever send me a link to this one again.
Learned our lesson.
Nation's on it now. Didn't take you long to get warmed up in the broadcast tonight, fella.
I was eating cheesy fries.
While you were coloring?
Yes. Multitasking, Vern.
Gotcha. You gotta see the chat, dude.
What they're picking on me for?
I got no clue, Nation.
You probably started some shit before I got in here.
I actually didn't. I come in right just before I needed to start the broadcast, and I talked to Hal.
Right.
I talked to Hal and Enrique and Richard Holland briefly, and then I jumped right in the broadcast. Didn't even say bye. I did a Nation and just bailed out on him.
I ain't talked to anybody today.
And I started a broadcast up, and here we are. Just like that, Nation. Snapped my fingers, and boom, the broadcast was up.
Confetti.
Yep, boom, confetti. There's your top 5. Guess who's leading it, Nation?
Oh, God.
Mayhem. And the pace car's in there, single file restarts here. And we're back to green flag racing. David Mayhem Moody in the 88 car is your leader. So if Steve Blankenship's tuned in, he'll love that. But Keaton Tripp don't want no part of it. He's going to go to the outside and try and pass him by himself, Nation.
Playing with fire.
Playing with fire. Will he get it done? He's going to make it happen. Moody on the bottom, but the 22, watch him. Charlton Milley. He said, I see you go to the outside. I'm going to do it to you. He's got help from the 94 of Gary the Snail. And now the 22 and 94, 1 and 2 on the track. They're 3 wide back there for 5th, Nation. Hal Lamy on the outside, and now Hal Lamy is wrecked. Into the outside. No, that's Brandon Winning, actually. 84, and he collected his teammate on the way up, Nation.
I don't know. I'll let you know in about 55 minutes.
55 minutes. That's when your phone catches up to it?
Apparently.
Well, let's find out what happened. We know it was 84. I thought it was the 3, but it was not. So I was wrong. But their paints, the color choices are close to the 3, and I think the 3 might have got a little damage from it too. I don't know. We're watching it right here. You see the 3 right there on the outside, the 84, the 4. I know they were 3 wide. That did happen. And then they were 3 wide with contact. Moody on the inside there, the 4 in the middle. It looked like Moody might have just breathed up a little bit, and from there the wreck was on. It ensued, Nation.
Oh, Moody just moodied.
He mayhemmed them. he mayhemmed them, Nation.
With fire around that dude.
So we got some mayhem right there. And we got another caution flag. Just like that, 28 laps to go in the race, 22 complete. Caution flag number 4 as the leader's going to bring it to pit road now. And we want to take a minute to thank everyone who's tuned into the broadcast tonight so far, or who's going to tune into it in the future, right, Nation?
The fuck were you thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment in the chat if you want to. We got thick skin, don't we, Nation?
Yeah, we can take it.
We have to do this. How many times we had people tear us down in the chat, Nation? Every time?
You mean today?
Not today overall, since we started doing this.
More times than Hal's got driver of the day.
You're probably right about that. We probably got about one more than Hal's got driver of the days, and I thought that was actually impossible, believe it or not.
He's got billions.
I thought it was mathematically impossible. Steve Blankenship probably say the same thing. I would figure that it would be mathematically impossible to beat Hal Lamy on that.
You can't even spell mathematically.
Who can't, Hal or me?
Hal or me? Steve.
You can't spell mathematically.
I didn't say that.
I don't have to spell it. Because it doesn't make mathematical sense.
That's pretty deep right there, dude.
I'm not getting paid for it.
I need to raise.
I'm not spelling it until I get paid for doing this, Nation. I'm protesting WFO.
I'll get my crayons and my poster board.
All right, you make the posters and we'll protest this season. How's that?
Yeah.
We'll sit out the broadcast for the whole season.
With our poster board.
With our poster board. What's it say? Minimum wage, minimum work? Or no wage, no work?
No. Lots of wage, little work.
Oh, lots of wage, little work. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we're, what do they call it?
But we're entitled to.
We're entitled to it, he says.
We're entitled.
Doesn't that sound a little, I don't know, just a little maybe.
Snowflakey?
Yeah, just a little bit, Nation.
Just a little sprinkle.
So we want little work, lot of wages, a lot of pay.
Yes.
It actually sounds like a plan. I fear that you have to make a poster for the entire country and rest of the world at this point, Nation.
That's a lot to put on one little poster board.
I think everybody wants that. And all the 81 fans, your driver is making a comeback. He is currently in the 3rd position in the 81 car. He finds himself right behind WFO's most popular driver. That's the 3-car Hal Lamy. But I'll tell you, the 81's had quite a bit of fans in here tonight. I believe he sticks around this season. He might actually compete with Hal for driver of the day, Nation.
Who's the 81?
The driver's name is Michael Mccauley. He is in the green GoDaddy car.
Oh, Danica.
Green flagging racing once again. 22's going to try to take advantage of that restart right there. I'm hoping admin didn't see it. And we got not a battle yet up front, but Hal Lamy looks like he might want the lead, Nation.
He can have it.
He clips that apron too many times, and he's going to figure out why he can't have the lead as we're halfway through the race, and I seen a car get out of shape, but the feller saved it. Now it looks like Hal Lamy's going to drop back from the 11. The 11 might pull a little bit of gap here, but that's going to hurt him not having a 3 on his bumpers. You see the inside line moving right in. And the 81 and 22 and 31 are going to have no problem going around that 11 car, and that's what happens as the 14 gets turned behind them. Look like the 25 maybe? I don't know what that car number was that got damaged. 77 of Garrett Helmlinger maybe. Somebody was there. We stay green flag. The 14 of Jeff Martin back here is missing his left front fender. But those guys kept it in the right direction. We got the 22 of Charlton Milley leading, the 81 of Michael Mccauley in second. And the 31, Richard Holland back there in the third spot, Nation. And we got a breakaway of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cars right here. Hal Amy, the last one in this group. 24 laps to go. That second group is going to be led by the 84 Brandon Winning momentarily, as the 94 Gary the Snail is going to move to the bottom and go around Winning. He's going to bring the 4 car of Dalton Cowden with him. So that group has, looks like Mayhem Moody right there in the 88 can catch up to that group. 77 of Garrett Helmlinger can probably draft up there. A couple other cars behind him might be able to get up to that second group, but they need to get close together and work on running this lead pack down right now. See Hal Lamy moving up into the third position of this pack. He's got the 22 right behind him. Your leader is once again going to be the 81 of Michael Mccauley. He's got a whole bunch of the 61 of the bumper humping Corey Cook right on the bumper, Nation. I don't even know how I kept all that together with a straight face. See how Lamy going to move out to the outside line, and he's going to have his teammate behind him. That's the 31 of Richard Holland. So teammates working the high side, trying to make something happen. Oh, they're going to move around that 25 car on the bottom of the racetrack, putting them a lap down, and it was the 25 I seen get into trouble. You see that second group, though, starting to reel in the first group. So they didn't stay in line, got side by side, and that's going to drag the rest of these guys right up here with them. 22 to go. We got a race. Mccauley leading it. Corey Cook second. Hal Amy third. 81, 61, 3, 22, 31. And 11. That's your top 5, Nation. 6.
Ish.
6. Top 6, literally. That outside line doing everything they can, but they just can't quite get there yet. I think they're going to need help, but instead of them guys pulling up to help them, they're going to go out to the outside and make it 3 wide. So Waterworth, Gary the Snail, and the 94 cars got it on the outside. The 4-car Cowden fell off his bumper a little bit. So if the 31 can stay on the 3, we got 3 cars on the bottom, 2 cars in the middle, 2 cars on the top. And then you can see right there it's going to cost the 94. He's going to fall back in line on that outside line here. Now he's going to go to the inside line. And if the inside line can build up enough of these cars, they'll have the big advantage over that couple of cars on the outside. But it don't stay that way. Now we got more cars lined up on the outside, and Hal Lamy's making a push to the front, Nation.
That's my boy.
And that is Sarah Smith's fiance in the 81 car, not Danica Patrick, Nation.
Well, don't ask, don't tell, whatever.
Oh, and there's a wreck. 3-car Hal Lamy involved, 81, 31. Well, fuck it. The whole field's wrecked, Nation.
They're all gone.
They're all wrecked, every one of them.
Gonna make it an even race now.
Yeah, we literally just took out a whole field. Hal's car's wadded up. Bud Barnes wadded up. Garrett Helmling. Every car I click on got damage or wadded up, Nation. Wait, the 4-car might not have any damage.
I think the pace car's all
Could
right.
somebody wreck the 4, please?
Dude.
Well, we can't have one not damaged and every car got caught up in it, man.
Right, that's not fair.
That is just, it's not right. People start thinking crazy of us. So the real question, Nation, is what happened? Fire! That's how we figure it out. We burn it down with fire. It is how we figure it out. Oh, they're racing right here. And we're on to the front of the field watching it. You see Hal Lamy right there on the bottom, and looked like the 81 got a push from the 61, and it's going to send him up into the 3-car Hal Lamy. And, man, the 83 got frequent flyer miles. He went on his roof. The 3-car got a lot of heavy damage on the nose there, and we wrecked most of the field there, Nation.
Damn, Steve, I thought we were best friends ever.
Damn. We need Steve in the booth tonight. He's on it, Nation.
No, we do not.
He's on it, on it. Burning the feller down, ain't he? Nation's calling foul. He's building a poster board over it, Steve. He's armed with poster board and crayons. You better watch out. Right, Nation? God damn. I think Steve ran Nation off.
No, I'm here. I was reading whatever the hell that says.
Just call me Makita.
I got a saw like that.
Is that true, Nation? You're best friends with him?
Apparently not. And I've never said one bad thing about Steve. Shut up, Vern.
Oh, you lying son of a gun. I can't believe you just sit in here and lie like that.
Really? You can't believe that?
You said that Steve didn't like you at one time.
No, I said I didn't like him because I thought he was somebody else.
Yeah, that's right. You said you didn't like him. You said, fuck Steve.
It turned out being somebody else.
Yeah. Steve didn't even do nothing wrong and you didn't like him. So it looks like a little bit of a race between the 81 and the 6, or the 3 and the 61 here coming off of pit road. Yeah, you eat a lot of crayons, don't you, Nation?
Yeah, I'm getting full.
He's got to quit eating the green ones, though. He's always out of green crayons. So stop eating all the green ones, Nation.
Nobody, Michael. That's the answer. Nobody.
I know one person in that chat that likes you, Nation.
Ain't nobody like me.
I know one person in that chat that loves you, Nation. One person in that chat that loves you. He knows who he is, too.
Nobody likes me.
That didn't even sound right, did it, Nation?
No, sir, it did not.
Well, it happened, though. Damn. Gonna go blind to Manstead, Nation.
Fuck, that ain't good. Of course, maybe he can drive better.
Steve, you don't have to put up with that. You gotta quit calling the drivers out. You're gonna start a war in the chat. Oh, what'd you have for breakfast this morning, Nation?
What the hell did I didn't have shit.
Benson said he made you breakfast.
So many jokes. So little time.
You have the jokes, or they're joking on you?
Oh, I'm gonna have to hold this one back.
So you don't have time to read the jokes. They've been sending zingers all night, ain't they, Nation? They ain't give a guy a break, have they? Steve. All right, pace cars in, Nation. We are back to green flag racing once more with 15 laps to go when they get to the line, and we got a line of cars that are left in it. Some of the cars are coming off of pit road right right now, and there's something going on the track, Nation. I don't know what, but something is. Oh, shit, they're racing, man. 22, Charlton Milley leading it. 11 of Keaton Tripp right behind him. Oh, to read the chat, to watch the race. I don't know what to do now. I'm just going to watch the race, Nation.
I'm just going to stare at the ceiling.
They're 2x2 and battling. Keaton Tripp's the leader. I believe that's winning in the 84, working hard on the outside. But the 22 right there, Millie's going to take the lead. He's got the 4 Cowden right behind him. Oh, and he knocked him loose. The 24 just wiggled, wobbled, fishtailed right in front of the field. No wreck from that.
Didn't fall down.
Yeah, he weebled and he wobbled, but he didn't fall down, Nation said.
Oh, yeah.
He about fell right off the damn racetrack doing it, Nation. Oh, Keaton Tripp's going to weeble and wobble down, Nation. The 11 car, he got a little bit bent out of shape. He had the 84 in the back bumper, so... You know, you get the draft on a guy, and you kind of just want to go up there and knock his damn bumper off to push him up there, and when you do it, just... These cars don't like it. They don't like bumper loving, Nation. You believe it?
Some shit.
The bumper humper's going to have all kinds of problems with this, ain't they?
I don't even know who's on that team.
You go humping. Well, I know that the 61's on it. 14 of Jeff Martin, another driver on that team. He's back there in about the 7th spot right now. 6th or 7th spot somewhere. Hal Amy's back in this thing in 6th. So the 3 car working back there beside another driver. Oh, that's the GoDaddy car down there on the bottom. That's 81. Mccauley. And they're 2x2, Nation. Up at the front. 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. All of them 2x2. All of them, Nation. The battles between the 22 and the 11, though, at the front of the field. That 22's getting a really good push from that 4 car right behind him. And the 94 Waterworth. And I think Gary the Snell brought the 4 and the 22 over here tonight, Nation. He needed some team help to draft, and he got it, buddy. But I don't think we're done having cautions after what I've seen so far tonight. We got 5 cautions in a 50-lap race so far. We went 50 laps. We went 39 when they get to the line right here. 5 cautions, Nation. Is that entirely too many, or?
Yes, that is entirely too many.
Entirely too many, Nation says. So 22, 11, 4, 84, 34. Shit, I don't know these car numbers anymore. I think the 4 is actually the 34 is part of my problem. And the 94 coming right up the middle of the racetrack. That's Waterworth, a.k.a. Gary the Snail. And he's going to try to find a way right to the front of the field here. And he's going to do it. The outside line's just falling apart, Nation. They're falling apart. The inside line's going to bail out on them. And the 94 almost got turned in front of the field by the 22. But the 4 car, also known as the 34, he's going to move to the high side and get a little bit of help from the 11 of Keaton Tripp. These guys are bouncing the apron. They're bouncing off each other. They just better hope they don't start bouncing off their roof, Nation.
Give it a lap or 2.
See an in-car right here. Look how upset that car is. He bumped him and sent him right into the inside, right into the grass, Nation.
It was a CNN car.
So the 94 got bumped, and you see exactly what happens when that happens to you. Let's go find the 94. He's out of the draft, back on the racetrack now, but it sent him cutting the grass, from the lead to cutting the grass, just like that, Nation. So the 11 of Keaton Tripp's going to take the lead on the outside with the help from the 14 of Jeff Martin. And there's the bumper humper right behind Jeff Martin there in the 61. That's Corey Cook. And you see Hal Lamy in the 3. He's on that outside line, too. And the outside line's fighting back right now. And 61 of Corey Cook's in the outside wall. He's going to go the wrong way. But we're going to stay green, Nation. 9 laps to go. Tim Hamlet in the 49. The Warden's going to move in. Oh, no. Hal Amy's in the wall, and the 22's in the wall. We don't know what happened to those guys, but it's going to cost them both. Hal Amy ended up in the back of the 22, and they ended up in the outside wall somehow. I think the 22 might have ended up in the wall, and the 3 ended up in the back of them, and they both ended up in the wall. But it's going to cost them both severely with 8 laps to go because we're going to stay green. Keaton Tripp, Dalton Cowden battling for the lead. Who else is up there? Brandon Winning in the 84, the 52 of Corey Suma, and the 81 of Michael Mccauley. Mccauley's back a little bit, but he's still got the draft, I believe. So with 8 to go, that 81's got a little bit of close-up to do right here. That 25 car is actually backwards. It's the 52 of Corey Suma. And the 34 is going to be Cowden, Dalton Cowden. So here we go. 84 Winning's going to get a good push from the 11 of Keaton Tripp. He's going to go to the lead. Brandon Winning to the front. He's going to go to the bottom of the field. Now the 11's going to get a push from the 14. The 81 working the high side now. So 11, 14, 81 on the high side, 84, 4, and 25 on the bottom. On timing and score, no, the 4 is the 34, and the 25 is the 52. That shit's confusing. I'm going to have to turn that off for our races, Nation.
You just gave me a fucking headache.
I know. I'm giving myself one, actually. Now Mccauley's going to move to the bottom of the track in the 81. And it don't look like the 11 car's got enough help with just the 14 up there. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. 6 laps to go at the line. 4 pushing on the 84, Brandon Winning. Winning is your leader. Cowden is second in the 4 car, a.k.a. the 34 for timing and scoring reasons. Now the 4 is going to move to the top and even out the odds. The 4 is going to get help from the 11 and the 14. He's trying to get around the 84, and it's going to work because the 84 is going to get loose from a bump, Nation. And now the 4 of Dalton Cowden, your leader. Keaton Tripp, though, on the outside's fighting back hard. A lot of help from the 14 of Jeff Martin. Big push at the start-finish line. And just like that, the 11 of Keaton Tripp's going to lead that lap. You see Mccauley taking advantage of that outside line moving. He's going to move right up on the bumper of the 14. And now he's going to push the 14 up next to the 11. So now the 14 getting a push on the outside line to go to the front. I think the 81 knows the only way he's going to get up there is to push a guy in front of him all the way to the front and then take advantage of it. As it cycles around, maybe you're going to wind up the first guy on the outside line with a little help behind you, Nation. Oh, and there's the wreck. Right there, I knew it was coming. 11 car breathed up, the 81 was there, and the wreck was on, and now the 11 is on top of the 81. 4 laps to go. We're going to get a green-white checker, and I think I only loaded one of them in for this session, Nation.
Thank God.
So they're going to get one chance at it, and we're going to have to do something here. Burn it down with what, Nation? Fire! Fire, 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 right?
Long enough, these cars will catch on fire themselves.
Man, the 11's already on top of the other guy right there. Oh, that did not sound right. 11 car was already turned around backwards. It don't work anyway I try to say it, Nation. There's the 11 turned around on top of the... Never mind. The 11 just wound up, and there's a car on... Never... Nothing, none of it sounds right.
Shit happened, and it wasn't good.
I think the 11 wound up on top of the 81's car. 11 car moved up on top of the 81. Benson moving on up. Where's Benson at?
Yeah, you wait long enough to be the only car on the track.
Benson ain't even on the track. Well, that's going to hand the lead over to the 4-car now, but we will have a green-white checker. That is guaranteed. Guaranteed, Nation, just like that, green-white checker.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed, buddy. Well, Nation, saved, man. I just looked through here to try to find Michael Benson in Discord, and I can't find him, so you're safe. Oh, there he is. He's in the staging room. Nation, what'd you do?
Shit, what are you talking about?
Did you boot him? Did you boot Benson?
I didn't boot anybody.
You boot Benson out of the staging room?
Do anything.
I was just about to move the feller into the broadcast booth and he disappeared. I think you booted him.
Wasn't me.
You boot Michael Benson from the staging room, didn't you?
Dude, if I did it, I'd brag about it.
Michael Benson, did Nation kick you out of the staging room, buddy? We're going to find out. He'll tell us in the chat, Nation. I'd brag about it. No, he might have just disappeared. I don't know. He was there, though. He was in the staging room. Mccauley typing something in the Discord. His car got pretty wadded up on that one. And he might have been out of fast repairs, too, Nation. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see who's in it and who's retired. Mccauley's on pit road in 81 car. Getting her tuned up, fixed back up, Nation. There's a few cars down there that need some help. But cars that don't need any help are still out on the racetrack. That's a 34, 84, 61, 52. 3-car Hal Amy's still out there in the top 5, Nation. And I think Gary the Snail's right behind him right there in the 94. Then you got the 11 of Keaton Tripp. We know his car's fast, 22 right there. Leading earlier, that's Charlton Millie. And the Warden's in 9th place. He's up there, too, Nation. Back in, bringing out, rounding out the top 10s of 14 right there, Jeff Martin. And then Mccauley in 11th is going to be the first car on pit road. And we're at what, Nation? Our only green-white checker of the race.
God.
Did you say thank God?
Yeah, I did say that.
God didn't do it.
Maybe.
Michael Benson, did you tear the car up, buddy?
It was bad, man. It was bad.
So you tore the hell out of it.
I hit every single wreck there was.
Every wreck, he says, Nation. He hit every wreck. That's bad.
Exactly. I'm happy that it kind of ended. I was seeing what time it was, and I was seeing if Nation wanted to come to bed.
That ain't what it stands for.
Oh, we're back to green flag racing, Nation. Saved by the green flag, feller. So we got the 4, the 84, 61, 25, 3, 94, 22. Man, there's still about a dozen cars out there, Nation. This one's going to get wild on this green-white checker. And the next caution, if there is one, will end the race. So we're either going to end it with a checkered flag or with a yellow flag, one or the other. Battle for the lead. Brandon Winning pulls the 84 to the outside. And I think Corey Cook's trying to make it 3 wide on the fellers down on the apron. And we're under caution. That's going to end the race. And I believe the winner is going to be the 94 of Gary Waterworth. So Gary the Snail. White flags out. 7 caution flags tonight. And we're going to end it just that way under caution. And Gary the Snail in the 94 car is going to pull off the win here at the preseason practice race at Daytona International Speedway, Nation.
The last one.
Gary the Snail. Yeah, we're going to actually we're going to put together a money race. Forgot to mention that, by the way.
Yeah.
I said a little bit of something on it. We're going to use the 87 cars at Daytona. And I don't have all the details worked out on it, but we're going to do it for a member who's really done a lot for WFO. In the last season, he put up the pole award last season, Nation, and you guys probably know who I'm talking about. The guy qualified on the pole and won the race. He got $10 and the pot built up. And then, a couple, I think there's a driver last season won $40 or $50, and then another one hit another 40. You remember that, Nation?
You're talking a few $1,000s.
For the money race?
Yeah.
Fuck no, man. We're going to get a few $1,000s for that.
I think Nation's sponsoring that.
You're going to get a few $1,000s for us, Nation?
I don't even have a few thousand pennies.
A few thousand pennies, the feller said. I got $3 I'm going to put into this fucking thing, Nation.
He's selling us 87 Ford Thunderbird.
All right, so what we're going to put together, I need Nation to build a flyer for. But what I'm thinking...
Can I do it for a few $1,000s?
What I'm thinking is we'll do $10 entry. And we'll pay back most of it to a certain extent. And then when we go over that, I'm going to donate the money back to a driver that's having a hard time in the league.
We gotta Pelosi that shit and just pocket it.
Well, I want to donate it to a driver who's out, can't work over having COVID, and isn't getting paid and can barely. He don't even know if he can get by. So I want to help a guy out with it.
I reckon we could do that.
Way to go, Nation. Nation, you asshole.
I need to help me and Nation out.
Shit.
I think we're probably the brokest fuckers here, Nation.
Tired of sitting on the corner with that little tin can.
I'm so fucking broke we can't even pay attention.
Nation loves the corner.
I borrowed somebody else's tin can.
Did you? At least you got a tin can. I still use a cardboard box, man. Nation's got a tin can. I got cardboard. I found it behind Best Buy.
Damn, that would be nice.
Nation was wearing the spandex and the tin can.
Did he look good in it, Michael Benson?
Jesus. I tell you what, like I just, oh man.
That looked good in anything.
Helen Keller thought he looked good.
Hell yeah, she was a fox.
Taking a look at the fans out there snapping all them pictures of Nation. Walking around the track in spandex and a tin can.
Was this before COVID or after COVID? What's happening at the stands right now?
It's obviously pre-COVID. I think pre-COVID's going on. Well, it's Florida, so we're wide open. It's probably actual during COVID.
Yeah, that was Nation's middle name, Wide Open.
But Nation currently walking around the racetrack as these guys are doing burnouts, and all the flash bulbs are for Nation and his spandex and the pedigree dog food can.
Show us your tits!
Shake my little can. It don't even make any noise because it's fucking empty.
It's an empty can. We don't need an empty can, do we?
No.
Like throwing a hot dog down I-95.
What would an empty box be, though? Like an empty cardboard box? Would it be a waste of a house, Nation?
It'd be a lonely home.
Lonely home. So we had some fun tonight. We had some good people in the chat. Had a lot of fun with our friend Steve and Michael. You were in the chat. Eli Green dropped in the chat for a bit. Who else we got? All the 81 fans. His fiance Sarah Smith in the chat tonight. Had some funny guys. Alex King, Twain Gordon, Matt Neese. Want to thank all these people who joined us, don't we, Nation?
Yep.
They make it fun.
Except Mike.
I'm so, what was that, Nation? I didn't hear you.
I thank him for it. I thank Michael Benson for coming in the chat and the broadcast both and helping us out, Nation.
Yeah, Nation. You should thank me.
Like a pallbearer.
You're, hey, I'm not getting married anytime. I'm not getting married anytime soon. But Nation said he's going to be the flower girl at my wedding, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome, filler. You hear that, Hal? Nation's going to be the flower girl at Michael's wedding.
Yeah, he said he's going to wear spandex on a skirt.
Is that
WFO yoga pants?
WFO yoga pants. What happened to the WFO yoga pants Nation getting?
I ain't getting them.
Well, what happened, Nation? What happened to the whole Teespring thing?
There.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Did anybody buy anything? Huh?
Well, the one dude did. He bought a couple stickers.
That's all we sold was stickers?
But he knows the fucking address.
All we sold was 2 stickers? Nation?
They're not going to go search WFO. Nobody knows the address.
All we sold
Goddamn
was...
Blankenship was in the chat. Why wasn't he in the race?
I don't think he could make it, but I got to get back to this. All we sold was 2 stickers, Nation?
Yeah, it was to hold up. It was hold up the panel on the dude's truck.
Why are we just selling stickers, man? And we only sold 2 of them.
People ain't got no money.
What the hell, Nation?
These richer people as a fan base.
Well, how are we gonna do a money race if nobody's got any money?
Nation, what do you think the average income of our fan base is?
I don't know, Vern, but you might want to switch rigs.
Why?
Because we're going to go in and test a different setup.
What's wrong with was there something wrong with that one?
Tim wanted to try something different. They're down there working on it now.
All right.
Does everybody go?
I went and searched something and found it. Since all we've sold is 2 stickers. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to post that in the chat on YouTube.
There it is.
Click on that link and we have WFO merchandise. And namely, we have awesome WFO yoga pants, don't we, Nation?
I guess.
They're unisex.
Discounted price, unisex, that's right. And I believe on the ass it says 1 lap at a time, don't it, Nation? It does. It in fact does. Is that
Nation wears those to the Publix.
Is that how you wear them, 1 lap at a time? You take
Nations on the back says I make frequent stops.
God damn.
Yeah, it says honk if you're horny.
Well, some of the people, depending on where they live, they might want to order up some of these face masks.
Yeah.
That right, Nation?
Hang on, I'm looking. Nope.
Nation left.
Nation had been fun tonight.
Trying to do something.
God, he's just no fun tonight.
The poster's pretty cool, though.
Give him a break, man. He's trying to do as much as he can on that little computer he's got.
He's on that fucking pink laptop, Michael Benson.
I thought he was running DOS.
No, he got the thing from the gay dude.
Fucking DOS would go faster.
He literally got a pink laptop and a pink Jeep Compass.
So is he doing Mary Kay?
I think so. Was there Mary Kay stickers on the laptop and shit, Nation?
Pays the bills, man.
He's doing Mary Kay.
This broadcast currently brought to you by Nation, the Mary Kay rep in West Virginia.
Nation, put in your link. We're going to buy some stuff from you.
There's probably people out there that wants the Mary Kay, Nation.
I don't think they have that in West Virginia.
please.
Be a
He's
waste
gonna
of
order
time.
Hello Kitty stickers.
Well,
for
that's
his
good,
Jeep.
Nation. You could turn into the distributor for him.
You could be putting foundation on all them gay bows in that state.
Hell yeah, he
Damn.
could. He could run the market on him, couldn't he?
He runs the market, all right.
He'll run the train.
Here he is, a conductor.
I don't think you're gonna see Nation in a miniskirt.
I don't think they're gay here because they want to be. I think they're gay here out of necessity.
Out of
Hey, Al.
necessity.
Hal, for the right price, I'm sure he'll wear a miniskirt. I hear Nation does anything for $20.
So you're
Damn
saying
it.
you're literally saying in West Virginia they're not gay by choice.
Right.
Why are they gay?
They have no other choice.
Why don't they have another choice?
That's
They're out.
unbelievable.
So they're forcing them to be gay?
No, just by default.
What the fuck? He said by default.
Yeah.
It happens. Trust me, Nation, it started one day. I started eating a hot dog, and then one thing led to another.
Well,
Damn.
I've had my last hot dog.
That's the best answer ever. That fucking hot dog felt good, didn't it?
Exactly. They said, "Oh, $20, bitch, can't do it all in one bite." I said, "Watch this, motherfucker."
Plump when you cooked it.
Exactly.
Nation, how'd it start for you?
Local priest.
Oh,
Good times.
yeah.
It's going to be a good season.
It will be a great season. And I have to get the details worked out because we got to have this money race pretty quickly. So
That's good.
keep an eye on Facebook and on Discord. Best two places to see anything come up for that. And I think I'll see if Nation will build us a poster.
Can we get the fuck out of here now?
Yeah, we're gonna kill the stream and the broadcast. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure you give the broadcast a like or a hate or whatever, right, Nation?
I'll for the go fuck yourself button.
And we will we'll be live and we will broadcast any money race, but we'll also be racing in a regular season, season 7. Or not racing, but broadcasting on February 9th. And 10th, Nation. Yep. The Twisted Tuesday ARCA series and the Wicked Wednesday Truck series starting their new season. February 9th is the start of that.
And 10th.
And 10th. And it'll be a 14 race season, Nation. 14 races. And you can find the schedule for the ARCA updated on the website. And the guy was supposed to do the trucks over the weekend, but the guy got too busy and didn't do it. So it's not on there yet. We'll get it on there this week, but we do want to thank everyone for coming in. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the next one.